Yeah, he's, I'm humble. I don't want to say, yeah, I'm at the top.
No, you're doing
Because there's
everything
guys
you
out
can
there
do.
that
You're
are,
doing
you know?
everything you can do to make yourself always look better. That's what
Yeah.
at the top of your game.
Yeah.
To me, that is.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I
I got
obsess
myself
over
a
it.
Friday night spot that you'll be seeing me with my wife come.
Please, yeah, you guys are always welcome here.
Oh, you'll see us there.
Come in. We're open 7 days. You know what I mean?
I'm
We're
into
looking for the
exactly what I just
locations.
did. I come, me and my wife, we got a pie in Frank Alamaj, and whenever I get off, I go out and I have.
No, it's above and beyond anything I expected,
Right.
really.
Listen, I gotta be honest, though. I'm never gonna say it again.
I don't even have the right oven yet.
Special
That's fine. You can say
Whatever
that.
it is.
But like I said when you first,
That totally blew me away. That
Yeah.
was amazing. I
The
gotta be straight
stracciatella
up.
makes a big
That
difference.
was amazing.
that's,
Slice.
I was leaving here saying what a great pie. Now I'm leaving here saying what amazing.
Yeah. If you ever want that, just go say, I need a
A whole pie
stracciatella pie.
like that.
Stracciatella pie. We'll know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's with a T. It's with the T.
I'm just gonna give me a slice of heaven.
Yeah. You know, but even still, like, I don't even have the right ovens for this dough yet. I said, I gotta buy a new one. That's why I had to change my whole electric panel. I had to put a whole new panel in here.
Get more service.
Because I need the electric ovens in here to cook more consistent. Because these ovens are great. Don't get me wrong.
Shopping around for ovens, too.
Yeah, Thursday we're going to the showroom in Brooklyn to check out the Moretti 40s. To look at them. I'm gonna bring some dough with me. Moretti 40
Yes.
because those will give me a top and bottom heat consistent. You have control over the top heat, and you have control over the stone on the bottom. So this way, it's gonna cook the same way every time. With these ovens, every time you open up that oven door, the door is this big. The deck in my oven is this big. So
You don't have big.
when you open up that door, that heat comes down quick.
Well,
You know
this
what
is
I
what
mean?
I was gonna say next. I go to a place to eat, the bottom of the pie is raw. I say you get it well done, the top is well done, the bottom is raw. I was explaining to my wife, no, I don't know.
Right.
Common sense tells me it's because they're busy and they're constantly opening the
Yeah.
other door. That's getting cold, they're trying to get us our pizza as fast as possible to do the wait an hour already.
Right.
So that's what it is.
They're beating up that stove.
Opening up that door constantly, opening up that door is
Yeah.
making the bottom
And
of
if
the.
you don't let your oven recover,
You got
so
it.
like the way that it is, if you have 2 ovens, right? You have 2 ovens and you could put 6 pies in each one. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to fill the top oven up, then fill the bottom up, and wait for the top oven to be completely empty first before you throw your next pie in there. What happens is every time they take one pie out, they put the other one in. If you're putting cold dough on top of a stone that's cooling that stone down while it's heating up, it's never gonna get back up to temperature if you keep doing that. Instead, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to fill up one oven, fill up the next one, fill up the next one, fill up the next one. And when the first one that you started with gets empty, completely empty, then you go back to the very first spot where the first pie came out. And then the second pie, you put it in the second spot. Strategy.
So
You gotta have the right
do you
strategy.
think with a ton of business, you would have to add more stoves then?
Yeah, I have to get at least 3 decks.
Yeah.
I can't keep up. Fridays get very hectic here,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
sometimes during the week. You know, because we sell a lot of slices here. So every
That's why
time my
I'm
girls are
surprised I
opening
said
up the
pie. You
oven,
said, oh, pie.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I was gonna say, a slice.
yeah, 'cause every time my girls open up the deck, they put a slice inside. It's the same temperature coming out. Every time
Same
slice,
thing,
slice,
yeah,
slice,
same
the temperature coming out. So I'll have one oven. I'll have one oven just for my slices. The other 2 I'll
I
have
would
pies, so we'll never be disrupted. We'll never, the recovery time.
Common sense.
And those ovens are very, very good. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't want to do it because they have to upgrade their electric,
Yeah,
it costs
that's,
a lot of money.
yeah, that's.
I have my friend Carlos from Giuseppe's. He just, great guy. Carlos is a great guy. He just redid his whole store. Beautiful inside. He put these electric pizza masters in there. He said on Halloween, which is the busiest day. It's good. Yeah, he's right across the street from the other guy over there. But his pizza is very good, and you don't use the bleacher bromine either. Yeah, he uses General Mills, but he uses the green bag, which is no bleach, no bromine. So once I found out about all that, like the bleach and the bromine and all that other stuff, I got it Halloween.
My son's friend actually works there. He just started working there. He's a senior in high school. He just started working at Travis.
Okay?
And my son just, again, told him to stop working. So he's working again for himself.
Right.
He also affectionates and makes money. He does that.
Okay?
My point is, I've never had Giuseppe Pizza over the years.
No, his pizza's good.
The first time.
And he's a really good guy. He's a very good
He
guy.
made a pie from there, like two pies.
Yeah,
On
on
camera,
YouTube.
on YouTube. We were going to another place that I always go to. I'm not mentioning the name. We wound up going across to Giuseppe's.
They got a little camera shot the other place.
I didn't go in. We went in there. I'm not big to be on these cameras. I don't like to be on there. He went in, he did his thing, he came out, he got two pies, he ate them. That was, what, 5-6 years ago?
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, now things change because he's got the ovens.
Different now, yeah, things
It's a
are
while.
Now
different.
the ovens, they gotta cook
Well,
better.
with all due respect to him, I brought it home and I didn't reheat them. So, you know, as they started getting home,
Yeah, you can't.
you know,
I'm
it's
just
not the
telling you
same.
from the bottom of my heart, the guy is very, very nice.
Oh,
He's
they treated
busy.
me like gold in there, yes.
Very, very
Wonderful
nice guy,
people.
very sweet man, you know what I mean? He opens up his doors to me, come in, whatever you need, you know, blah, 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 because I went to him and asked him about the ovens, because he's got those ovens.
Right, right.
I know other pizzerias you can't go to and
Like I
ask
said,
them.
this was
They'll-
5 years
they'll-
ago.
They'll throw you, no, get out of here, what are you doing, you're a spy.
Yeah, sure.
That's not right, you know, there's plenty enough to go around for everybody. Like, why are we being greedy?
Everybody goes.
That's not what Jesus taught, you know what I mean? Try to get-
Well, I love that you mentioned,
Yeah, that's what it is. That's why, like I said, like, you want my recipe? Sure, no problem. No problem. Let's all eat
You
together.
can't give your passion out.
But I will help you. If you have problems with it, if you have problems with it, I will literally say, tell me, let me see you make it. I want to watch you make it, and then I can give you tips and show you how to perfect it. I'm not gonna say, yeah, good luck, here you go, do what you gotta do, don't bother me no more. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that type of person. Like, I like to see people do well. I don't like to see people
Of course,
hurt.
who-
I don't like to see
why
people out
not?
on the street
Yeah.
with no job. You know, somebody once told me, oh, would you steal a loaf of bread to feed your family? I said, no, but I'll work for it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna steal bread. I'll go and work for the guy. Sure, can you give me a loaf of bread? No, listen, there's something I can do here to earn that bread. You know what I mean? Anybody could do that. You know what I mean? Just like homeless people. Yeah, I feel bad for them. Yeah, but choice. They could go work if they wanted to. Yeah, it's, you know, but it's just about helping mankind, doing something for people that, you know, you can enjoy, they can enjoy, and, you know, you wind up meeting brothers. You know, you wind up meeting people that are just like you, that have the same type of madness, you know what I mean, that want to learn and want to do better. Let's do it together. You know what I mean?
Amano Pizzeria.
Let's put our minds together. Why are we fighting against each other? Let's figure out a way for all of us to make money. You know what I mean?
We're gonna be successful for many years.
Oh my God.
I hope so.
Many
God
years.
willing, as long as it's in God's will, right?
No, it's in God's
It
will.
looks like it is,
God's
right?
will,
It's in His will.
you know?
Much success.
Thank you.
My
I
God,
appreciate
really,
you.
really,
I
yeah.
appreciate you guys coming out. I really, really
Oh my
do.
God, I'm gonna have his ear the whole ride home the whole day talking about this. I mean, really, very nice for me. You know, I got my YouTube channel. Let me put this on there.
Yeah,
No, I hope you don't mind. I had to go live. I was running out of.
I don't care at all.
Oh, he's okay. I had to go live. I was running out of recording space.
Yeah, okay, is there anybody asking questions? Yeah.
I got 9 people sitting there. You know,
Anybody asking questions? Anybody want to know anything?
looks like a huge pizza. No, it's just saying. Looks like a huge pizzeria. Nice guy for for talking.
Yeah. Thanks,
And,
guys.
and well, now that you know that now you know what's going on.
Yeah.
They could know what's going on
Of
now.
course, yeah, like I like the engagement, like when they start asking questions, they want to know something, like I was doing the TikTok lives for a while too, I just got really busy to the point where I just couldn't do them, because I would have
Right,
to
right.
follow me everywhere, I need 2 hands, I got to show the angle.
Can you say your YouTube channel so they know where to
Amano
go?
Pizza, Amano_Pizza Inc. We have.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're watching it right now. I'm watching myself on the live, yeah.
Oh man, the guy got some videos. You got to check him out on YouTube.
Yeah.
But all I can do for you is like spread this to everybody I know. Let them know about your place, man. That's the.
would help me out. I mean, like we're trying to like kind of like rebrand a little bit, like you know, and just like change the menu around a little bit.
Yeah.
And give people better things, and just get rid of a couple other things that don't really sell too much. You know, I want to be more pizza focused. You know what I
Wow,
mean?
wow.
Regular pies, Sicilian pies, Roman style pizzas, grandma pizzas, Detroit style pizzas. I want to do more.
Where is this location you're trying to say?
Oh, this is Mattawan, New Jersey.
Mattawan, New
New
Jersey.
Jersey, guys. And then we have the other locations literally 10 minutes away from here. It's in South Danwood. South Danbury, New Jersey. So Mattawan and South Danbury. Or you can look us up, go to AmanoPizzaEngine.com and you'll find it all.
If you go back and check out.
And you got
the
it.
channel, you'll
There it
get a
is.
whole thing about how to make pizza dough and everything.
Oh, somebody actually asked where that was, the location was, and you just, somebody just is asking where the location
He
is.
just gave it, he just told me.
Oh, you're watching this, that's how you
I'll
know,
be right back.
okay.
I'm gonna show you guys my Biga real quick.
Okay,
I'll show you my Biga and then I'll show you my sourdough.
This is-
The Biga
Right
is,
back, 1 second.
you know, the Biga is the new style of dough.
yo, are you seeing this? We got the owner here, he's showing us the place, he's taking care of us. We just had, what the pizza we had? Bo.
Scotch-a-dough. He'll say it. He'll say it. He has to
He
say
gave
it.
us a scotch-a-dough pizza. I don't even know how to put it into it. Here we go.
This is what you call a Biga. So you see like the little air pockets in there? That's fermentation. That's what you want to see. You want to see like the yeast is actually eating up the starches in there, and it's already starting the fermentation process.
So this is something new that you were introducing?
I just started doing it with this, yeah, with the Biga. And then there's a Polish too that I started doing, which is a lot more hydrated. It's 1-to-1. So meaning if you use 1 kilogram of flour, you're using 1 kilogram of water or 1 liter of water. This isn't. This is about 40% hydrated. So that means 1 kilo of flour, 400 grams of water. It's less water in here, more concentrated, but this gives the dough like more of a crummy type of taste, not chewy. It breaks off easy in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like different type of structure.
Have you actually eaten this yet?
No, this you don't eat. What you do is I take this, cut it up in pieces, throw it back in my mixer. I add the remaining flour, remaining water, my sourdough starter, the remaining yeast, my honey, and then I mix that, let it auto release for a half hour, and then once I turn it back on, then I throw my sea salt in there, pass the window pane test, and then I'll throw my extra virgin olive oil.
Beautiful.
So it's like, it's already like, so in other words, like my dough is already fermenting without me even mixing it. So the flavor is starting to come alive. And I'll be right back, I'll show you my sourdough.
Very nice.
See that? So that's with the Petra.
Very nice. The size is something beautiful.
I'm not talking too much, just so this guy can talk, but I want to say hello to Zelda,
Wow, very good.
Michael.
Very informational.
And the pizza's half eaten, and this is the place I want to put this on here. This is where we are. We're in the Mattawan one?
Yeah.
That's exactly where we are. And here we go again.
This is sourdough starter. So, again, you can see the little bubbles in there. It's already got all the fermentation going on. This is probably at like a 4.5 on the pH scale. I could tell already, I just added it. But this is 100% also. So you see all the whole wheat in there, the bran?
Yeah.
The endosperm is in there, the germ is in there, everything. That's this right here, this Petra 9.
And you just add that into the mix?
Yeah. So that's this bag right here. Petra 9.
This is $50 a bag.
This one's about like 40, 50 bucks
40,
a bag.
$50
Yeah,
a bag.
yeah, for 12 and a half kilos. So it's, I mean, it's expensive. It's not cheap. People can look this up. Go look and try to buy that online. You're gonna pay that online because I have a vendor. If you try to buy that on your own online, it's gonna cost you 70, 80 bucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see, this is the sourdough here.
Just got a delicious meal.
You see that?
Vacation.
You see that web in there? See that glue in there? It smells great.
I smell it from here.
That opens right up.
Smells freaking great. You know what I mean? And I put this in my 25 kilo bag of flour. Big say this is a 15% starter I use. Sourdough starter. With the Biga.
That's the whole bag? Flour mixed with that? Or
No,
just-
this is 4 pounds of whole wheat, 4 pounds of water.
No, you take a piece of that, I mean, and you mix it.
No,
in.
this whole thing goes in that whole bag.
Oh, in the whole bag?
Yeah, yeah. So
Ah.
every batch of flour gets this whole thing in here. It gets this whole thing, this, mix everything all together. Nice.
And you prepare this before you get in the morning.
What's that?
You prepare this in the
You
morning?
know, he
Either
said
in the morning or
70.
night. It all depends. Like on a Friday, we could run out of dough really, really quickly, so we'll make dough at night. It all, and, you know, it all depends. Like, I don't have like a set time to make dough unless, like, let's say I decide to close 2 days a week and I'm only open 5. I can make all my dough on a Sunday for the whole week if I want to. And what I could do is I could just take Monday's dough and let it sit out longer to start the fermentation quicker because I need it the next day. The dough that I would use, let's say on Friday, I would put it in the fridge right away. So you slow it down because I don't need it right that minute. And like I said, I use a pH meter too to test it to make sure that it's ready. But now I do everything by eye because I can tell. You can tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if it's too acidic, it's gonna be very sticky.
I love this.
It's gonna be very sticky and it's gonna smell like hooch. You know what I mean? But if it's ready, it's gonna be strong. Just like how
Just
you know,
the
like, I
way
pulled, like look how much
the way
I
you
have
just
on my
did
hand.
it,
I barely
yeah.
have anything on my hand because the glue's already strong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I could tell.
Do you make Zeppelis? Just curious, because I see.
No,
how-
not yet.
You
So I'm
have
gonna
to be able
start
to make the
making
best Zeppeli in
bombolones.
the world if you know how to do this.
I'm gonna start making even better than Zeppelis. Zeppelis is like an old school thing.
Nice
I'm gonna start
airy,
making
but it's gotta be
bombolones.
airy.
Somebody did ask a question. I know the answer, but says I think I missed it. But is sourdough always used for pizza crust?
No, this is
No.
unique.
Because she said she loves
For me,
sourdough.
Go back
For
and watch
me,
the channel.
always.
You just
All my
explained.
pizza sourdough here.
Okay,
Your
Zelda.
regular pizzeria, you know, probably not. They're probably not using it because this is a living thing. You have to feed this every day. You have to feed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't just let this
Can't just let it
sit.
sit.
It'll go bad. It'll turn to. It creates ethyl alcohol.
Ah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So
like,
that
like making a
acidity
wine, yeah, except
gives
you
it that
put
nice
a lot of
flavor.
wine.
But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed once the microbes in there runs out of starches to feed on and germ to feed on, it starts starving. And what happens is then the acidity just gets too low and it's bad. So what you gotta do is you gotta refeed it. You gotta throw more flour in there, more water in there, mix it again, and then the microbes start eating the flour again. And then it rises again. So what I do is let's say I was using, this is 8 pounds. Let's say I was using 7 pounds out of this in my dough. I would reserve 1 pound in here, and I would feed it 4 pounds of the whole wheat, 4 pounds of the water. Remix it, and that would be ready for me the next day, tomorrow. And then I would do the same thing. Remove 7 pounds, leave 1 pound, put 4 pounds of the whole wheat, 4 pounds of the water. You don't have to put whole wheat. I just like whole wheat because it's a nuttier flavor.
Yes, yes,
It gives
yes.
it better,
That's what-
sweeter flavor.
yes.
You could do it with just straight flour if you want to too. There's people that do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just want to be different.
No,
You know what I mean? I want to be a little different.
You're
In my
setting yourself
mind,
apart, man.
the way that it works, it's like, you know,
And your
my wife's
passion
like
is-
you're crazy, my brother's like you're crazy, everybody's
You
like you're
can't
crazy.
draw your passion only in your food.
You know what I mean? Like
Only in
so.
your food, bro.
Yeah.
You can't teach it, I'll tell you that. You
Yeah.
can only inspire people.
You know what I mean? But like, this is what you want to see. You want to see these air bubbles. If you don't see the air bubbles in there, either the yeast is bad or your yeast is dead, or maybe you forgot to put yeast in there.
How long does it take for it to react?
This is.
40
We made this last night at 9 o'clock. So today it's 12
You got your
hours,
answer, Zelda,
13
and a good one.
hours. We'll mix this around like 5. Because I like to be around like 20 to 24 hours on the beat.
Ah.
Then the foolish, I'll show you guys
When
my
you gonna,
test batches
when,
too.
when you feel comfortable with it, you're gonna start making it into your pies. You're gonna start,
What's that?
I want to be able to eat that. I want to.
This?
Yeah.
This is in there already.
Oh, it's in there already?
This is already in there.
Oh.
You already have
Yeah,
this
all
in
my
play.
dough already has this.
Oh, it's already.
And it all
in-
has this.
Oh, I thought this is something that you just started doing.
I did start doing it, but this is already in
Oh,
there.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. But
Very
now I'm
nice.
just trying to figure out like if I want to,
Very nice.
if I want to use a Polish or if I want to use a Biga. This is a Biga. A Polish, like I said, is kind of the same concept. The only difference is that it's 100%. It's 100% one-to-one.
Sorry
ratio.
if I'm not saying hello to
Meaning
everyone.
that if I use 1 kilogram of flour for a pre-ferment, I'm using 1 kilogram of water. This is like 1 kilogram of flour and 400 grams of water. Less water. But then you have to add the rest of the water in your batch. So it's scientific. You gotta write stuff down, you
got
gotta
it down,
do your
man.
math. You know, because then you'll get those that's too watery or too hard. It's gotta be the same. So I'll be right back. Let me go show you this.
Awesome.
box so you guys
Awesome.
can
This
see
is
the-
awesome, man. This is awesome. That's nice. I like it.
Well, there's not too much for me to say. I'm over here in the Amano Pizzeria, and here he comes. Whoops, no, he's not coming out yet. Just giving you a minute, a little heads up there for anyone who just come in. And Zelda, you asked your question, you got the answer right away. I think I saw Brian in the crowd there. Here he comes.
See, and then these are my test batches. I made these on Saturday. Saturday 9:45, Saturday 10:15. This one's the Polish, this one's the Biga. You see? And this
seeing
is just
this?
white flour. So I had two other doughs in here. I made one on a 24 hours, and then today I made another one that was 48 hours. They both tasted great, but today they tasted better, because today's 48 hours.
Different glass.
Tomorrow is gonna be 72 hours, so I'm curious to see which one's gonna taste better tomorrow.
Okay.
And then this one here is the Biga dough.
You actually are gonna
So you see this one is, because
a
there's,
little bit more.
this one looks bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what I mean?
the flatter, yes,
So
too.
you gotta
A
like,
little more traditional, you would say.
yeah, so you see the change
Yeah.
that's in the dough, and it's like, all right, what type of finished product do you want? And then when you get that finished product, you're like, you know what? I like this one, I like the other one better. And that's the route you go. You have to, I even bought a small little uni mixer too. It cost me $800 to do these little small batches. Because I can't do 50 pounds at a time. You know what I'm gonna do? Where am I gonna put this
How do you
stuff?
do that?
Instead of like, why don't you just make these small little batches, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot more manageable, I can afford it, you know what I mean? And if I don't throw it out, I never throw the dough out. What we do is we call it pasta riporto. It's called. Riporto. Pasta riporto, it's called. So, let's say this starts getting gassed out, right? Let's say it starts getting gassed out, and it starts smelling hoochie, you start smelling the yeast in there a little bit, and it's too soft, you can't use it no more. It's past its expiration date. What you do is you take this, you put this in your new batch of flour, because now that has developed flavors in it. You put it in your new batch of flour, just so you have more flavor in there now. We call it pasta riporto, it's called. So that's what I do too. I take some of this, throw it in my batch of dough, certain percentage. Now this week I'm getting some semolina from Caputo also, semolina flour. I'm gonna probably put maybe 5% of that in the dough as well.
I'm gonna bring my father-in-law here, because he loves all this. But the only thing is,
He
he's
cooks good Italian,
Napolitano.
too.
Yeah?
He's
Oh, yeah.
Napolitano.
That's okay, I love Napolitano.
He's different. He's like, Sicilian. He thinks he's married to a Sicilian woman, and my wife has Sicilian.
We bump heads all the time.
Yeah, Napolitano. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Napolitano thinks,
Still, I don't care about that.
But he has to. He loves all this.
Yeah.
I gotta love it.
Yeah. Well, this is bakery stuff. The Biga and the Polish. You know, first it came from bakery.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like in Italy, they couldn't afford all this other stuff, so the bread was the cheapest thing.
Hi, fella.
And then the queen decided she wanted to do something to honor Italy, right, with the colors, with the flag. So she decided to put sauce and cheese, so you got green, white, and red. And there was your invention of the Napolitan style pizza, with the sauce, the cheese, and then the basil on
Crazy, I know
top.
the history of this stuff.
Yeah, you have to
He's
know
giving
it.
some
Yeah.
lessons, this is
This is
amazing.
his
You know what I
trade.
mean? You have to know
This is
this.
your trade, man.
Yeah,
This
and
is
I don't know it all.
Nah,
Please,
you're
if there's
great.
somebody that knows something I don't, let me know. If I'm wrong, correct me.
You're great.
You know, but that's how it came out. It was first bread, and they made Roman style bread, kind of. Like I said, then the queen's like, you gotta do something to honor the flag, so they put sauce. Back in the day, they thought tomatoes were poison. They didn't eat them. Yeah, they thought that they were poison. Until somebody decided to be a guinea pig and try it. And he's like, oh, this is delicious.
Yeah, there's health benefits
That's
to
a
it
fact.
too.
You can look it up.
And there's health benefits to eat tomatoes.
I love tomatoes.
Oh, yeah, a lot
I
of
love
them.
tomatoes.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, tomatoes,
Like
they
my
said they would leave a
tomatoes,
town if
I
they-
judge them right out of the can. I open them up, I taste it right then and there. Yeah, because you're gonna get that
can't-
whole
wow.
flavor.
Bro, this
Wow,
right
wow,
here is
wow, wow.
delicious.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know,
the that's the
what else
marinara.
do you use this on? 'Cause
That one we
this
use it
I can
mainly
eat-
for the calamari, and when we
I can
do
eat
like
the
a shrimp
spoon.
frabbiano.
That's why I keep dipping in over here, because
Yeah.
I can eat this by the spoonful.
Yeah, that sauce is delicious.
Yeah, this
I
is
put that
very
on my
good.
meatballs sometimes.
There you go.
Yeah, with some
What a-
rigatoni.
what a-
A little rigatoni, baby.
Yeah,
This
so
is
good.
delicious, bro.
Yeah.
What a mind-blowing experience,
Yeah, this
really.
has been
I
awesome.
mean,
Yeah.
good
So glad
food,
we
good
came here,
conversation. I mean, you gave all of you,
We were
man.
close to going to this
I mean,
breakfast
really.
spot, and I was like,
What's
no,
that?
we're going here.
We almost
were
went
close
to a
going
breakfast
this
spot.
other breakfast spot,
He
because
said,
he's
let's
getting
go
his
to this
car-
place that we always watch, this
Right.
place.
He's having his
2
car
minutes
done
away.
at a shop on 516.
I'm getting my car work done.
Right across from the Little. I don't even know the name of it.
Breakfast place?
Oh, no, he's getting his car done. I
I'm
think
getting
like that
I'm
place.
getting my
Oh.
The breakfast
car
place
done,
is
so we're
called
going to
the Cozy Shack.
Cozy Shack.
Okay.
It's right next door to KFC on 516, across from Wendy's.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're
It's
gonna
a
waste some
little spot,
time
you'll
when my
never even know
car
it's
was getting
there.
work done.
Okay.
You wouldn't even
We're
know
gonna
the
go for
spot's there, but
breakfast.
they got amazing breakfast. It's like an old Brooklyn spot almost when you get in there. It's like they make
Not
shit
that
right in front of you.
In the
Right on-
shopping center?
Yeah, very
Little
small where
tiny-
doctors
Next to
is.
Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah, well, a little bit
Yeah.
In the
further
same
down.
shopping center as like the urgent care?
Yes, exactly.
I know what you're talking
Right
about.
next to the
It's a
car
nice little
wash.
breakfast
Yes.
spot. Nice little
Yeah, yeah.
breakfast spot.
Yeah.
I mean, not nothing fancy, but it's
Yeah.
like it reminds me of back in the day at home.
Yeah.
A little quick.
Where did we go yesterday?
It's a
Me and my
go-to
wife went
breakfast
to this new
place.
place actually.
It's
Sweet
not that
Buns, it's
fancy.
called in-
Sweet buns.
Sweet
Yeah, my
Buns
son
is
went there with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
I can't. I forget it. I blow my diet like this. I've been eating like this. for the
11:11.
last-
I didn't know you
nuts.
you didn't have a wrench.
5,
I'll take
6
care of
months
that.
ago, like, I wasn't eating
Soon as I
pizza,
can.
I was just
I wasn't doing
whatever,
nothing.
working. Look at this thing.
Yeah, me too. I'm getting it back again.
See
Me
this?
too.
Because I gotta test the products.
And
Every
you
day I
have
eat
to.
pizza.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, this is so
Oh,
good.
what a
this is so
shame.
good,
Yeah,
this is
you have
so
to
good,
test
this is
the
so
pizza.
good.
What a
You
hard
know,
little
then
thing.
when I'm done with it, then it's like, all right, I'll take a little break. But I have to try it every day.
11:11. I
Just
made you a
something fast,
monitor.
I guess.
You're blue.
Don't eat nothing except for your taste testing. That's it.
Yeah.
You lose weight that way, actually.
Well, with fasting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You just eat once a day. Your pizza.
Intermittent, yeah, it's
Yeah,
16 hours.
that's what I try to do, but I get weak.
In the beginning, it's hard. Then you get used to it.
I did it for 2 years, and I got tired of it after the 2 years.
Right.
And now I have to eat dinner too. Like now I just had this, that'll be it. I won't eat till tomorrow.
No benefits from it. You don't think
Oh, you kidding me? I lost over 100 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And I had both my hips done. I'm
Wow.
a new person. I got my life back. I'm great.
I watched that whole thing happen. You know what it's like to see somebody lose
Well,
100
this dude
pounds?
just took my advice and lost a good 100 pounds himself.
I saw him do it. I did it.
Did you
Yeah,
really?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
But then we're human at the end of the day, and we're like, listen, you know,
Listen,
you
I-
can't suffer all the time.
yeah, but I gotta watch because I'm an addiction to this. I get addicted to it, bro. I'm
Yeah.
addicted to like sweets.
Me
like
too.
like there's a Abate's Bakery over here.
Oh yeah,
Whoa, the lobster tails, I'll eat them. I'll eat 2 of those things.
I miss Philabate.
Philabate, yeah, 13th Avenue. They changed their name to
Oh,
they
still
mixed,
Philabate.
didn't they mix with
Alba.
Alba. They
Yeah,
mixed
but
it together.
it's freaking out of this
Yeah, I
world.
haven't been there in years.
Out of this
I used to
world.
go there back with my mother and grandmother. I haven't gone there back when we used to get the fish over there.
Even the panettone that they
What's
get
up,
from them
Paulie?
is freaking outrageous.
I haven't had it in
Oh my god, it's so good. It's like
Yeah.
so soft.
When you get older, you get kids and stuff, you don't think about going back over there.
Why you finding out all the good places to
I barely
go?
over there anymore.
I'm
My
not-
brother was there the other day. He went to Rolling Roast. He went to Philabate and stuff. 'Cause him and his wife, they
Almost,
love
I
going
wasn't
out.
that, okay, that's the last time I went there. I visited my wife, went to a week.
I barely ever. The last time I went out there was
I can't remember.
Christmas.
I can't
Took
remember.
my nephews to go see the houses in Dyke.
My aunt-in-law, she, every Christmas we go and spend a little bit of time over there. My kids and my wife, about 20 of them, go for a walk in the neighborhood. They got bus tours over there.
Yeah.
And they
on
got-
Dyke?
it's ridiculous.
Oh, forget about it.
It's
Forget about it. Yeah, it
ridiculous.
became like this big thing.
Yeah, now you gotta pay.
Bus tours.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, do it.
Imagine that.
We never did that. Growing up, if I wanted to
I
see
never
it,
even heard of that.
we drove. Now they have the police barricades and stuff because it went on the news. Once it went on the news, that's it. Everybody started coming by.
Yeah, that happened with, they got a place not too far from where I live, right out here in Jersey, that they put up too many lights that people are complaining about. It's a dead end block. Block to get to the traffic. They still do it. They go on the news,
They did Homedale, they did Freehold, they did Cold Snack. You know, these houses. So it's beautiful. Some of them are beautiful. They even have the lights matching with the music.
Dyke Heights?
No, over here.
Oh, okay.
Even over here. You know, Dyke Heights is.
No, not you. No.
I went to Dyke.
Somebody
I remember I was going. I went to Dyke. Went to 176 Dyke, and I went to YouTube.
I never left my neighborhood very growing up. I always stood in my area.
We were always there.
No
We were
basement,
always there.
flat, but-
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, whichever one you eat, I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
I know you will.
Rarely went over to Main Policy much, but I'll tell you.
When I was a kid, we were always in Bensonhurst. We were always in the neighborhood. Everybody knew
Like I
us.
said, for food, like different delis and places to eat. My grandma and my mother, I never went over there for much else.
Yeah.
Besides places to eat.
Right.
They always had better bakery, better places to eat. Pastos is over there on the YouTube. But
Yeah.
I had a Pastos.
Wow, all the.
It's not anymore. It's not there no more, right?
You gotta be.
No, no, on 65th.
Oh,
They
okay.
just closed recently.
Yeah, I don't think they're there anymore.
Maybe just recently.
I haven't seen them.
Just closed down in
Union Hill? Yeah, Union. Oh, really?
Yeah, Union Hill. I was there, that one closed.
I wonder why.
I don't know, my brother was too far from there.
Maybe Lavodi's took over.
Maybe. I've always been pretty good at that.
Lavodi's is good. I like Lavodi. I love their semolina bread. Their semolina is delicious.
Tuscany actually, was always one of them kind of little stores. It started like 55 north, a big place called Luis.
Damn, I've been out here so long I forget now.
And it's not to pay your dues, it's $200 every like just to be able to go there and shop. So imagine that the other day.
At Husky.
Yeah, it's name of owners, I think it's Husky. They have it's a basic little pop-up thing that's been there for the last 5 years. It's in a 55 and over,
Community, okay.
and it's a lot of people.
I didn't know
It's
that.
in Monroe, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. Oh, Monroe.
Yes.
On,
Hold on.
is that the one across the street?
Yo,
from,
somebody earlier said in pizza we trust and we crust. There it is up there.
Just put up another.
Because I know there's Husky in the street down here in Sunny.
I'm trying to remember the name. Buckaloo. Buckaloo's like that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I never knew. That's crazy.
They're smart.
That's crazy. It is. It is really smart. Oh yeah, I love this. The one on the button. Yeah. That was. Yo,
Somebody picked up a DoorDash for JU, but I didn't get the order in the system.
for who?
JU, I don't know.
Look at his thing and see what the food is. It didn't come in the system?
No.
Do you have an internet sign on food?
Getting a
Pack?
chance to look at the chat for a minute.
Send it to, got my phone real quick so just make a check email.
All right, yeah, 'cause I was trying to look in the email. I couldn't find it.
No, I haven't been around for a while. Yeah. Well, now I have a reason to. Right now, we're just talking about the old neighborhood. I'm going to turn it back around. I ain't got much going on.
Listen, if that's what they want, that's what they want to do, and it's good for them, God bless them. You know what I mean? Like, as long as they're happy. Yeah, especially when you have the foot traffic during the school year, forget about it, it's nuts. All those kids, it's in front of a bus stop.
Let me tell you, man, you must have business up there as well.
Weekends are busy. I'll be honest with you right now, thank you.
Well, we don't want to listen to his personal. If he makes a personal call, I'm going to take the camera off him.
I lost a few customers. Yeah, because some people just can't afford it. Yeah, sometimes that's what happens. You
Wow.
can expect that. And that's why a lot of pizzerias don't want to make certain changes. Yeah, you have your customers that order from you 2-3 times a week. And when your price went up, let's say $2 a high, it's $6 a week.
They all did it, bro. They all did it.
Yeah, a lot of them kept it the way that it was because they says, my customers are happy now, let me just not change it. Which is
Wow.
fine, you don't have to change it. Like, if that's how you want to do your business, do it the way you want to do it. I just wasn't happy with what I had. I knew that I wanted more. I'm like, I want to give people something more.
If you're gonna give out the quality, you gotta get back the money.
Yeah, so something about like me is that me and my wife, we're struggling to have kids. Like it's tough, yeah. Like we're going through like, issues with having children. So we found a doctor that was talking to us about everything, food, environment, scents, soaps, toothpaste, everything. Like everything that you guys have around you is a big factor, that's basically determining whether or not you can conceive.
Wow.
So once we start talking to the doctor's like, you gotta walk me through what your day is, what you're eating. So I told her, and I'm like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And she's like, you gotta stay away from this, you gotta stay from that. I'm like, that's basically everything that I eat. You know what I mean? So I got a little afraid. I was worried because I said, my whole life is gonna change now. What am I gonna do? Like, what kind of person can I be giving this stuff away to customers when I can't? It's dangerous for me to eat it. I said, how am I going to do that? And you're not going to feel a difference today. 20, 30, 40 years from now, then you'll feel it. It'll compound over time. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are like, oh yeah, but you don't have to change. It's fine. The USDA, the this, that. They're all connected with pharmaceutical companies. So everybody's getting paid. They don't care about that stuff. They're going to pass it. So once I found that all out, I said, I can't be the type of person that is going to judge something and then just give it out. Like, that ruins my credibility. So I have to change. So that's when things started getting rough for me because I started experimenting with the different flours, the non-brominated way, building my own strength in the flour, my own gluten, like letting it rise properly, getting it to the right color in the oven. These were things that kept me up at night. I couldn't sleep.
That's good.
I couldn't sleep because I was worried. I was
You could
afraid
taste.
that like I was gonna fail. Like it was a big part of my success was that, and I'm not even there yet. like I said, like I just raised the prices 2 months ago, so it kinda went down a little bit, but I know that in a month or two, the word's gonna start catching on, and people are gonna start getting aware, and they're gonna be like, you know what, like, that's a guy that's dedicated to his business, to his customers, to his people, to his products. You know, I have to do, people like doing business with people that like. You know, I can't walk into a restaurant or pizzeria or whatever and have the owner be a jerk to me. And then now I gotta go give you my money. No, I'm gonna go somewhere where I feel more appreciated.
You make it feel like I can't wait to come back and give you my money.
Yeah,
I go
that's
more.
what I wanna, that's
If
what I wanna
I'm gonna
do.
go
Like,
out
I
to
love
eat,
my customers, they have my cell phone number, they call me personally, they text me, I can't get to you all the time because I'm busy. But you have my number, you call me, you text me, I'll text you back, hey, can I get this, hey, can I get that, how do you do this, how do you do that, hey, can I buy some pizza dough? Yeah, you make it home, this is how you're gonna do it, you know what I mean? I give people.
You know, back in Brooklyn, we used to go, like, make for the Super Bowl, he used to make the pizzas at home. You go to the pizzeria, you buy the dough.
$2 for the
They don't let
dough.
you do that now.
No, now I raise the price of my dough,
No, they
$15.
forget about it, they won't even sell it.
Oh, you do
I
sell
don't
it?
wanna sell my pizza
A lot of
dough.
they don't.
They don't do
I
it.
don't want to. Like, if you want it, like, my dough was like $5 before.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? Like last year.
Yeah, now it's 7.
It's not worth it for me to sell it.
No,
You know, I
you
need
work
it.
so
So that's
hard
why
on
when
making
you want
it
it,
too.
no problem. It's
It's not like, you
$15.
worked a lot of, it's hard to make that.
Yeah, it's
not
hard
that
for me
easy
to
to make
make
that
it.
shit.
And then when I run out, then what?
Yeah, it's
You know
not
what I
that,
mean?
that's not
Can I
like.
get 4 pizza doughs? Can I get 5
4,
pizza doughs?
5,
It's
yeah.
a whole big process over here.
Yeah.
You can't buy that.
Yeah, you know, and I don't mind, like I said, like I don't mind giving it away. I have to get, if I'm paying for it, somebody's got to pay
Somebody's
me
gotta
for
give
it.
it, you're not taking, yeah, you're just getting back in
I'm not the
return
bad guy.
what you
Don't point a
paid.
finger at me like I'm a bad person. I'm going for quality.
Too many people around like that,
You know,
yeah.
I send out surveys to my customers too, and I'm like, you know, what do you want better? What's the one thing you want from my business the most? What do you like most about my business? The quality. What would you like to see change? The prices. So I'm like, okay, you can't have both. You can either have
What
low
up, James?
prices or you can have quality. Pick one. They're all gonna say quality. I promise you, they're all gonna say quality. Because if you want prices, you're not gonna get the quality
No,
there.
no, look.
So everybody's gonna
I
say
look
quality.
for quality. I'm not
Yeah.
looking for a cheap pizza.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, who the
Are you the
hell
one
looking
to
for
say
something
that? I'm
cheap?
not looking for a cheap
You know what I mean? I go to me and my wife, we went out last night to this place in Freehold. It was just me and my wife, like almost $400 worth of food, just me and her. But I'm like, I enjoy it. I feel like I got my money's worth. Instead, you spend, let's say, $150 at a certain place,
And you're not happy.
and you're just not happy. You kind of feel robbed, right? You kind of feel like
No, you're right, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Go to one of these franchise places that keeps up the block. You get 3 pies for $20. You know, how are you gonna
But
feel?
you
You
know.
think you're getting the best?
Yeah, you got American
You know
cheese
what I
and
mean?
ketchup.
Exactly. They're not even allowed to call it mozzarella because it's not real
'Cause it's not.
mozzarella. They call it pizza cheese because they're lying to the consumer, telling them that it's mozzarella. So if you ever go on their website, try to order, it's gonna say pizza cheese, or shredded cheese. It's not gonna say mozzarella because that's false advertising. It's not real mozzarella.
There's a way around everything.
Yeah.
Wording, the wording.
It's crazy. It
Yep.
really is. It's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. What are you guys up to the rest of the day?
Waiting for his car.
Well, it's not gonna be ready till 12:30, he said. Wow, 12:30. But he says 12:30, he probably means 3:30, this guy.
Right.
It's
My
good.
car's at the shop too, up the street.
It's always something crazy.
Yeah.
All my safety senses just went. No anti-lock. I'm not noticing a difference. It happened 4 days ago.
Right.
I guess because the ice, he hit something.
Right.
But I'm not noticing anything different. It's
Right.
just that all these safeties went off on it, the car told me,
Right.
you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I just have to change my my timing belt and
Timing belt's a huge thing.
yeah, it was a 2024 too.
Jesus.
2024 Chevy.
What the
That's because I rented
hell?
out. I rented out, so the thing's already got 150,000 miles on it. But the problem is because they didn't expect people to have these problems on these cars so fast, that they didn't have the parts readily available. So it took like 15 days for me to get that part.
So you gotta drive a loaner.
Well, I have my own. I have my truck.
They take a
I have my own truck that I use.
Okay.
That's my personal
Yeah.
truck. But then those cars, I rent them. So when they're down, it's like, ah, shit, it sucks because now I'm not making money.
There's this
I have
money,
to
a
pay
few bucks
in,
I'm not making.
Then I gotta fix it and all that other shit, but, you know, in business.
Make sure nobody's
you always
asking any
need a
questions.
risk. It's never 100% guaranteed. Like, I talk to people sometimes that wanna get in this business and they just say, yeah, but I wanna know what I'm gonna make, and I'm like, bro, I can't guarantee, you're asking the wrong question.
This is a dedicated thing that you
Yeah,
have to.
you know, I went almost My first pizza
Yeah,
was
Zelda,
all
he
over
just
all
actually
over
said
Lubbock
that.
before
He
these
said they're not
two was in
allowed to
Brooklyn,
call it
Merlin,
mozzarella
Merlin and
cheese.
Ryerson. I worked
It's
there
got to
for
be called
3 months.
pizza
I didn't
cheese
get time.
instead,
You know,
because
I knew
otherwise
all my
they'd be
savings
lying.
went because I had to pay for all my bills plus transportation to get in there every day. I can't do this no more.
Somebody
I
did
can't-
ask a question about that fake cheese. Does it melt any different?
Wait, what would they ask?
That pizza cheese instead of this kind of cheese? Does it melt any different?
I don't think so. I think it looks exactly almost the same. It's just not real mozzarella.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you ask them the ingredients in their cheese, they'll have to tell you. And I can almost guarantee you
It's
they're
gonna taste
tell you
different,
that
though.
There's silicone fillers in there, and most likely titanium dioxide, which is they use that to put in paint. So I'll give you guys a little tip, right? When you go to the store and you order a pizza from a place, if the fresh mozzarella is white, if the fresh mozzarella is cooked and it looks white, it's not real fresh mozzarella. There's titanium dioxide in that. Real fresh mozzarella is white, okay? But when it melts, it looks like regular mozzarella. But people can't tell the difference, so that's why they're afraid to put it on their pizza, because the consumer will say, that's not real fresh mozzarella. And I sit there with my fresh mozzarella loaf and say, yes it is, look what it says. All that's in there is milk, cheese, and enzymes. The other one will tell you titanium dioxide, silicone, because they want it to look white. So when you go to your pizzeria and you're eating a margarita slice or a vodka slice and that cheese is melted and it's white, ask them what type of fresh mozzarella
That's
it
great
is.
information.
They'll probably tell you it's homemade. They'll probably tell you that it's homemade. Ask them what the ingredients are in it
Yeah.
and find out. They'll probably lie to you. They'll probably not want to tell you what's in there. They're like, it's just cheese, it's just milk. Bullshit. Real fresh mozzarella, once it's melted, especially for the same time like this, it's almost going to look identical to that. It's almost going to look
That's
identical to
really good
that.
information.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll show you my loaf right now. I'll give you 1 second, I'll show you.
Are you hearing this, people? This is valuable information.
Yeah, that is really, I never knew that. No, I wouldn't think that he's gonna say a brain.
Zelda's getting her questions answered.
He might.
Well, she's also asking what brand that they use, that they recommend for the cheese. I don't know if I should ask him.
He might not want to say it. I don't know. You can ask him.
Oh, Maureen's in the house too.
Very good pizza lesson. Yeah.
Some nice pizza lessons here. I just came in here for a slice because I seen these guys on YouTube, and he's only not far from the house. Never, not ever did I expect this. I mean, you will see me here again. This is like the golden treatment here. He told me everything about his place. So what happened at the beginning? We come in for a pie and some fried zucchini. Here it comes.
This is the fresh mozzarella.
Oh, here we go. Here's the name. Somebody just asked. Somebody just asked about this.
Grande fresh mozzarella, all natural Royal fresh mozzarella cheese. So if you look at it, it's got like a yellow.
There you go, Zelda.
tint to it. You see it looks white. So that's what I use. But if you look,
This is unbelievable.
Grande Avorio, where's the ingredients? Right here. Cultured, pasteurized milk, cream, salt, enzymes. That's it. But if you look at other fresh mozzarellas, if you buy them in the store, look at the ingredients. I can almost guarantee you it's going to say titanium dioxide in it, which is used in paint, just to make it appear white, so you could tell the difference. Because the consumer doesn't understand the difference. When they see it, it's like, why is this one priced more than that? Well, this one's fresh mozzarella, and they're like, well, it looks exactly the same. So they put the paint in there, the paint filler, the titanium dioxide, so that this way people can distinguish the difference, and they know that they're not getting ripped off. But me knowingly these things, I can't sell that to my customers. You know what I mean? I can't. And there's a lot of, I'll clear the air. There's a lot of people out there that don't know that. Business owners that don't know that. And it's not their fault. That's just how they were trained. You know what I mean? But once you know it, it's like, all right, come on, guys. Like, we gotta kind of like, now that we know this, do you want to eat that? I know I don't.
This is why you can be an open book.
Yeah.
You can be an open book here and know it.
Grande
Yeah.
mozzarella, I could personally say is one of the best. And they are.
Yeah, I love this. This is the most consistent cheese, yo.
Yeah.
I've tried other companies, but you have problems with it all the time. No, I'm not gonna name them, but I've
No,
tried
no,
other
yeah.
companies.
But you're a
cheese
gentleman,
is the
that's
best. Oh, it's from Italy. It's this. It's sure. Bring it. Let's try it.
This is This is good for reheating.
Yeah, yeah. So this is very good for reheating. The part skin is not as good for reheating as the whole milk is, because the whole milk has more fat in there, so it preserves more of the flavor in there. So you can reheat that one a little bit more. But mine is mine's a part skin. 'Cause if I put the whole milk, it's a little salty. To be honest with you, you know what I mean? Like, so I use the part skin mozzarella, the grande one. But the fresh mozzarella, it's basically a whole milk, straight whole milk. You know, 'cause you need that fat in it. You know what I mean? To get that creamy milk flavor.
No, you do.
You know.
See, now I've always believed the part skim. I thought
No, I
pizzerias
told you
used.
that was wrong.
Some of them do.
And the
some of
reason
them
was
do.
it bleeds less. That's what I.
Yeah, there's less oil. There's less oil. So like when you open up the slice, you don't see that oil dripping.
Yeah.
That's a part skim. If the oil's dripping off that slice, chances are it's a whole milk cheese.
Well, I'm also
nothing
giving
wrong
you,
with it.
I'm also giving
I
you
don't mind
information
it
from when I was
like
20 years old working in a
Yeah, there's nothing
pizzeria.
wrong with it. It's just
The
like,
owner
what does
said-
the owner want to, what is he looking to sell? Like, it all depends on the product he's trying to give away. What I'm trying to do doesn't mean that I'm better than the other pizzeria off the street or the guy down the block. That's what how they want to run their business, no problem. I'm not telling you you're wrong. Everybody wants to be right. You know what I mean? But to me, what I'm doing is right. What they're doing is right to them. There's no problem with how they're doing it, but I'm just saying, like, the consumers coming out, they're getting a lot more knowledgeable on these things these days. They're asking questions.
100%, yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to be prepared for that. You know what I mean?
You're well prepared, man.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
You know, you have
No one's
customers
gonna
that
get
come-
what you
I have
can- what
customers
you're
that come in
delivering
and say,
right
"Oh,
now."
you guys put bromate in your dough," and I'm like, "No, there's no bromate in my dough." And then there's other people who are like, "Yeah, there's bromate in the dough, but it's safe." The USDA says, "Yeah, the USDA says that it's
It says a
safe
lot of things are
to
safe.
consume it, right?" So you could eat a pizza that has bromate inside. The bromate burns off in the oven, yes. But what about my guys mixing the flour? Once they open up that bag, they're inhaling that stuff. You know what I mean? It's not safe for
You
them.
think of everything.
Yeah, it's not safe for them. You know what I mean? And then there's bleach in the. Why are we putting bleach? And they say, "Oh yeah, it's not the same bleach." It doesn't matter. It's bleach. Why would we put that in? Why would we put that in flour?
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. Like I had one guy. He reached out to me and he was like pissed off because he opened up. He had a pizzeria and he was mad. He goes, "They've been using that flour for so long." Blah blah blah. I'm like, listen. I was like, why don't you ask me how to help you and I'll help you instead of getting mad at me. I says, I'm running my business the way I want to. This is what I'm gonna do. You're watching me apparently every single day. Why don't you come to me and say, hey, listen, I understand this stuff is coming out these days and people are learning more and more about it. Can you please help me, you know, like figure out how I can overcome this? No problem. I'll come to you and I'll help you. But instead, you want to be a jerk to me? Wait till they ban it. Wait till they ban the flour. The pizzerias are gonna go. They're gonna be screwed. They're gonna be screwed because in California it's already banned. Europe it's banned. So it's only a matter of time before they ban it here in the rest of the country. What are they gonna do?
They're gonna have to figure
What
something
is the guy
out.
gonna do? Honestly, I'll be prepared. They won't. Then the customers, oh, your pizza's not good. Pizza's not this. Pizza's not that. I'll have lines out the door at that point. They're gonna get left behind. Don't do that. There's plenty enough to go around. Level up. Come on, let's give people something a little bit better. There's more than enough to go around for everybody. All my competition is this
really
now.
is,
I'm up against heavy hitters in this area. There's a lot of pizzerias in this area within 2 miles. You know what I mean? My South England location, I probably have maybe 4 pizzerias in that whole area, so I do very well there. Here it's a little tougher because I have heavy hitters, but I'm considered one of the heavy hitters. You know what I mean? Like I do really good business
Come on.
here. So, you know, I just know that by me giving people something a little bit better, healthier, you know, I'll persevere.
I
Just
gotta
be
tell
you, man. It's gonna work. Just
Yeah.
be who you are, and it's gonna work.
No,
I'm
the-
addicted
the-
to come
the
back. I
product
gotta
speaks
come
for
back
itself. You can taste it. I mean, it's delicious.
Yeah, thank you.
It definitely,
It went
it's
from
definitely
good to
different
better.
than the
To
guy
better.
down the block.
Like, you
It
know,
is.
I mean, come
It's a
on.
different taste, and you're definitely accomplishing that.
Yeah,
You're definitely
thank you.
accomplishing it.
I definitely
100%.
appreciate it.
Only fact is, like you're doing right now. You need to have more exposure, which is beautiful. But
Yeah.
I found out because of you doing these videos.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And
Yeah.
that's the same way everybody. I just discovered a place I'd like to come now and eat. And
Yeah,
that's
no, I
the way.
definitely appreciate it. You know what I mean? The
Keep
door's
them
always
going.
open.
And you'll
them
tell
going.
people. You'll tell people.
100%. You kidding
Yeah,
me?
the door's always open, and like I say, like, you know, like, if there's something wrong, just let me know, so this way I can fix it, I can become aware of it. You know what I mean? Because, like, a lot of times, like, you know, you'll go into a place, people will go into a place, and something's not right, and they'll get so mad that the owner's running the place, like, the owner probably doesn't know.
They
But
don't
the
know,
owner
he's not
knows, so
aware
he
of
can
it,
fix
yeah.
it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not perfect, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
make mistakes too. Shit, I love making mistakes because
That's the biggest
when I-
teacher.
Yeah, that's the biggest teacher, exactly. When I learned from it, then it's like, oh, it was all worth it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, they don't think like that. They're afraid of the rejection part, and they don't want to change. So, you know, they stay the way that they are. But I'm committed
So
to
people,
doing
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They believe in that, maybe.
Yeah, yep.
That's not true. That's a
exactly
bad
what it is.
saying.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
No,
To a
but you can
degree.
make it better.
Well,
To a degree.
he's on a mission right here. He's
Yeah, to a
constantly looking
degree,
to keep
you know, like
climbing.
once I have my dough recipe down, that's it. I'm not touching it. It's gonna stay that way because I want to scale. I want to open up more stores. But if I keep changing things,
No,
how am I
yeah.
gonna train my guys?
Yeah, you're
So
right.
once I get it to where I'm happy with it, and it's not a too long of a process. It's not gonna take my guy all day to make this dough. No problem. That's how we're gonna keep it. You know what I mean? But that's why I do this, because this saves me a lot of time. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, that saves me a lot of time.
That's
The
pretty
sauce,
sick.
the sourdough saves me a lot of time too. You know? Yeah, that's it. Even like the oils, the olive oils. You gotta know the company that you're doing business with. Because they'll put extra virgin olive oil on the can and it's not real extra virgin olive oil. Where's it come from?
Yeah, you're right.
Tomatoes. Where do these tomatoes come from? You know what I mean? Are these real San
Nice.
Lozano tomatoes?
Nah, that's a lot of them. They just put that name on there. That just said,
Yeah, you
yeah.
gotta look at the
Easy to
stamp
do
in the
that.
back. You gotta look at the stamp in the back. You know what I mean? You gotta know that it's a real San Lozano
Yes,
tomato.
exactly. The extra virgin olive oil, I'm big with.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
use
go
the
with
Truly.
The darker the color is, the darker the bottle. Actually, you gotta keep it out of light. They say, right?
Out of light, out of heat, and you have to
Yeah.
keep it away from air too.
Uh huh.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't know this, but extra virgin olive oil is like a finisher. You know what I mean? Like that's what you're supposed to put on the pizza after it
Afterwards,
comes out.
yeah. You throw it
You know
on
what
a
I mean?
custard
Put it
pot
on,
or
you can
something.
put it on before, but it
Yeah.
kind of makes it, gives it like a bit of
A
taste.
burn, like?
Yeah, because it's fruit.
No, I understand what you're saying.
You know what I mean? So it
yeah.
doesn't like heat. So put
Wow.
it on after the pie comes
No,
out.
that's why you always think it's too much oil.
Yeah, I never like it like that.
No,
huh?
it's-
Okay.
What,
it's better
cooked with the oil?
Well, he.
Me, I know, I like it like that. Him for years, he gets napkins and he.
I gotta
he
wipe
takes
it
them
all
all.
off
Yeah.
first
I like
before
it
Put a
like
little finisher on top once it's cooked.
That's the way you gotta do it.
You'll taste the difference because now you have the taste of a garden.
We used to have,
cheese.
we grew up with a place.
Tomatoes. It brings out flavors.
No, Lenny's and John's.
Oh, Lenny and John's. We go to
Hey.
the big old end off.
They would be open
We
all
thought.
night long, that place. It
Which
was
one?
Lenny and John's.
Lenny and
Flaco
John's?
Chef,
Oh
you-
yeah.
They're going on 35 years. I get, what
Yeah.
is it?
I don't even know. They were
Well, we open
forget
till
it.
3 o'clock in
4
the
o'clock,
morning,
3
so
o'clock in the morning, you want
We
to
love
taste
the
it.
place.
You
We're
go
always
out
there. You
Right.
go
After the
all
bar, you go
night.
out
You
the
go
place
there.
and taste it.
Right.
But they were
Weekend, we
closed the
taste
whole
it
Lenny
like-
and Grease.
Right.
Because you had a
Greasy
slice of
pizza?
yeah, big
Yeah.
time.
They're still
But it was
open today.
delicious.
Shit, it's
It
good.
was delicious.
It's out of this world. You know what I mean? But
This
I mean,
guy
can you
used
have
to-
it every day? though?
No,
That's the
you're
thing. You
broke.
know, it's a trade-off.
You'd be done. You eat that every day. I mean, they might. That guy, I don't know. That guy might be still alive. Who knows?
No,
That guy who used to make the pizza real fast and talk like he was on
oh, I
speed.
don't know. All I know is I was in Brooklyn for a funeral about 4 years ago, and we went there for a party. And the other guy tells us the whole story. It was John. He said Lenny never was really here. He moved to Florida. The first 2 years he moved to Florida. He just kept his name and partners. But he
You're not from that area, but you
Really?
didn't grow up with that.
Oh, he
that
wasn't
place.
from that area,
No, he
so
was-
you
No,
don't
that's
know.
great. That's great.
You don't know what place
No,
I'm
it's more
talking about.
flat.
I've been there. I know
It was,
Lenny and John.
it was like
yeah.
a flat, like Flatbush. It was called Old New Basin,
But Lenny
Flatbush.
never.
It
was
turned
any of
into
it.
Utica. Like
My
Utica.
father had a pizzeria on Utica Avenue.
That's where we live right around there. Right
Oh,
off of you.
long, like 20, no, 35 years ago, 34 years
We were
ago.
there.
Johnny's Pizza.
Joe.
You know where R&S Strauss was on Utica Avenue?
Yeah, sure.
R&S Strauss?
Yeah, of course.
He was on the same block, like on the corner next
Get
to the
out of here.
Chinese place.
I know what
Milk
you're
Farm,
talking
it was
about.
called.
I
It
know
was a
exactly
long
what
time
you're
ago.
talking
You're
about.
going down the other way on that. He's not
Yeah, I
talking
know where
about
he's talking-
going
I know
Utica
where-
towards,
why am I not seeing
he's
this
talking about the
this way?
R&S Strauss that was all the way down Utica the other way. Not going towards King's Plaza,
I'm
right?
thinking of the
No,
one
not
on
towards
that Strauss.
King's Plaza.
Going
Yeah,
towards
I'm
the
thinking of
worse
the
neighborhood.
wrong one.
Yeah.
The neighborhood that was less desirable, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
He was there, I think, for like 2 years.
I know that area. I didn't frequent that area down that way.
He had a place in today's present across the street from Barclays Center.
Oh, okay.
His first place,
Oh,
right across the street from the Barclays Center where it is today.
Yeah, I used to do the Long
Place
Island
was there with
Railroad.
the gold mines
Yeah.
there, you know what I mean? But back in the day, my father didn't have help. He was doing everything himself.
That's the way it was.
You know, so it was really tough on him, you know, and then his second place too, the same thing, you know, he had his brother, and then
He
his
said
brother
his
wasn't
father's
doing
working in the
anything,
back.
helped him
I
and
was going to
stuff.
ask you about that.
You said your dad's working in the back?
What's that?
Your dad is working in the
My
back?
dad's making the pizza.
He's old.
He's what?
My dad's making the pizza. He's
He's
a
old.
pizza guy here.
He's old school, and he's adapting with you, huh?
He is, but it's a little hard for him.
Yeah, that's
to.
what I'm wondering.
It's a little. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, I thought that, but I wasn't going to say that. I'm so
No,
glad you did.
No, my fault. Trust me, I get some pushback. from
Pushback,
him.
yeah, definitely. I
You
would
know what I mean?
expect
Because
that.
this dough is a lot softer than the typical New York
Yeah,
dough
I
that
would
we're used to
definitely
using.
expect
So
that,
he's
yeah.
like, you know, you got to tell them to stop putting less. They got to put less water in there. I'm like, no, Dad, you need more hydration in there.
It's tough.
For steam. So this way it plumps up, gives it more flavor.
It's hard for him to handle
But
that.
it's hard, yeah. But
How
he
you
can,
know more than
he's
him,
he's a bull. He can still do it. You know what I mean? He's got passion for it. He loves the pizza.
Close to
But
saying.
he's so passionate about it that like if he feels his dough isn't right, it ruins his day. He likes nice dough. You know what I mean? So I'm working on making it really, really good, really manageable, extensible. You know what I mean? That's why I told you I weighed the dough from 568 grams to 650. This way it's a little bit bigger. We put 5 in the tray instead of 6. This way they stay round.
Yeah.
And I put the dough in the fridge a little bit sooner than letting it sit outside and bulk ferment longer. This way it'll ferment more in the fridge. When we need to use it, we'll pull it out 2-3 hours before we gotta use it, and then it'll be ready for him. So it's just
Nice
tweaking it
system.
to where it's easier to
Wow,
train
wow.
and all that other stuff. It's fun.
I see. You enjoy it. You're
It's
good.
exciting, right?
Good.
That you like the excitement in it.
It's
It
good that
really,
you.
really is. It just adds more fuel to the fire for me. You know what I mean? I have a lot of haters. I have a lot of people that wish that I didn't do good. You know what I
jealousy.
mean?
Don't even think about that.
Jealousy. I work for a set of people too that it's like, you know, you work for them, and then it's like all they say is bad things about you because they feel like you stole all their stuff. You know what I
Don't
mean?
even think
It's
about
like,
that, but
If they
I
ain't
like
talking about
stealing.
you, you're doing something
yeah,
wrong.
how did I say what? The way that it looks? Okay, but I'm not using the same products as you do.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you guys are monsters. You guys are doing great business. Like, I'm the little guy. You have 5-6 places making millions a year. I'm the little guy. Why are you so angry with me? What did I do? I'm not doing.
Hey, Brian, I don't know if I said hello to you or
My
not.
pizza might look like yours, but it dang sure don't taste like yours. What's the difference? You know, like even Dave Portnoy said it. Portnoy came to my store. He gave them a score. He gave me a score. Mine was slightly higher. Why? It's different. It's not the same. You know what I mean? But it's like why prey on my downfall? Why? You know what I mean?
Right.
Why don't we just help each other out? You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like.
Jealousy.
Well, jealous of what?
There's
I'm
plenty of room
successful.
up there.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
You got a beautiful family, a beautiful business.
Then what do you
the way-
think that
it's
is
just
all
a lot of
about?
People are like that. It's
Yeah,
just-
and it's sad because like we're supposed to, we're paisans. We should be helping each other
But you know
out.
the way a lot of paisans are to even.
I see it. I live
I
with a bunch
hate
of
that
them.
about us.
I
though.
know, but
Like,
you know
why
how
don't
it
the
is.
Jews aren't like that. Chinese people
Listen,
ain't like that. Indian
you
people,
know-
they
you know
stick
how it
together.
is.
Like, why can't we stick together?
I knew a guy. He'll tell you.
Oh, I didn't want
No
to say
matter
it,
how
but him,
much-
the two of them, nice friends.
Older
And
man.
look at the house, and he's looking at, oh, it's such a nice house, but the stupid is a little crooked. Funny. You always got to mention something that's
Yeah,
not right.
right.
He goes in the
So
back,
no.
looks at my brother's got a beautiful pool.
So the guy's got to break my
He
chops.
says,
I
oh, what a
tell
nice
him. I
pool.
say, you know,
what a
you're
nice pool.
the stupid
What's
is a
that
little
over
bit
there? What's
okay.
wrong with that?
What about yours?
That's what I do. I did that.
Yeah. When you're looking at my grass, what about your grass?
He
No,
was
but
showing
it's the
me,
way you tell
after he finished critiquing my stuff, he's showing me all his work that he just did at Brickwork.
So he's got to
I
do the
says,
same
oh
thing.
yeah, it's nice, but it is a little bit crooked over there. Oh, he was out there the next day digging that up.
But he was, he really was.
I was
He really
laughing. I was
was.
like, look, he's out there. It was
Yeah,
a
like,
little
why do
crooked
we
over
have to do?
there.
Why don't we just say, oh, it's great.
You
It
know
looks
what?
beautiful.
For
You
me,
know
it's
what I mean?
culture, because for that's innocent stuff. That type
Yeah.
of shit. That's innocent.
Yeah, but-
But when you're talking dollars and cents and you're fighting over business or something like that, or giving
Then
somebody
that's
a
real
bad
life.
name,
That's real
different.
life. You're
Yeah,
trying to
that's
mess somebody's
different. That's
life up.
silly. That's jealousy. That's what's that called?
Inconsiderate,
No, they have no,
integrity.
that and
Charisma?
they're not sure of themselves, of their product and themselves.
It's
Well,
exactly
if
what
you're
I'm like,
sure
why
of
are you
yourself,
so
you're gonna
threatened
give
by
it. You're
me?
gonna
Exactly.
tell
If you're
somebody.
sure about what you got and what you're doing,
you're
gonna
why
give it
are you
away.
threatening me?
You're gonna
Exactly.
tell
You know what I
somebody.
mean? Like, just
They're not sure of
give your
themselves.
people something good. Listen, my customers, they're not going all the way down there to eat, and their customers aren't coming all the way down here to eat. Once in a
Correct.
while, okay.
Correct.
But not every, like, if you live across the street, are you gonna drive an hour out of your way to
No,
get pizza every
makes no
day?
sense.
No,
Probably
you're gonna
not,
go
yeah.
there when you can.
When you're close, you
Right?
could, yeah.
So it's
yeah,
like
you could.
their customers, they might come to me once a month and vice versa. There's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
I can't tell them, no, you
That's the
can't
way
go
it
over
should be.
there, you know what I mean? They used to get upset
That's
with
the way it
certain
should be.
customers if
That's
they
what
found out
makes-
they went somewhere else.
Bro, there's an old saying, if
Battery's
everybody
about to
liked
die.
chocolate ice cream, there would be none. So I know, you know, you
Yeah.
hear that?
Oh,
So
my
it's
mother
good to
told
have
me
a
that.
variety.
My
It's good to
battery's
have.
about to die. I'm at
Alright, so it's
3%.
been on for 4
Darn it,
hours
this has
anyway.
been so
We got-
great.
Oh, man.
I can't do you use my. I was at 75%.
You got this guy exhausted over here.
No, I'm still going.
you're-
I'm
I
up since
can't.
4
I
a.m.
can't thank you
I
enough.
figured
I've
that.
been up since 4. I work like 18, 19 hours a day.
Yo, my battery's dying.
20
You
hours.
gotta sleep.
I go home, my wife's like, you know. she's
So if it just shuts down, it's
I
because
gotta
my
plan
battery
day the next
died.
day. I gotta figure out what I'm doing tomorrow.
No, you need rest. But
Yeah,
remember
no,
that.
I most of the times I do, but then there's days where I don't, just because I know I got a lot of stuff going on, you know what I mean? But, yeah, it's, life is interesting.
Shut this down, everybody. Shut it down. End it.
All right, yeah, I think I'll shut it down now. You told us everything I could possibly do, and before
Yeah.
it dies,
Guys, listen, I appreciate
Yo,
you
man.
tuning in. I definitely appreciate you
Yo.
guys tuning in.
do me a favor.
Oh, I don't want to be on there. You got me.
No, the camera's
I'm
facing
gonna
up.
shake his hand.
You're good.
You shake your hand.
Of course, yeah. Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate you. 100%, yeah, 100%. Any type of information you definitely need or whatever it is, you need help, you like making pizza at home, call me, say, Nino, what's wrong
The
with my
Madawan
dough?
store.
You know what I
We
mean?
just
What's
gave
wrong
you
with
the
my
address.
dough? I could try to help you. I can't guarantee, you know what I mean, because I'm not an expert yet.
I'm not much of a cook.
I'm trying. I'm sure you cook great.
He's a good cook.
I'm sure you cook great. With age comes wisdom. You know what I mean? I need to know what you got in there, so this way I can learn a little bit more.
I mean, I'm blown away.
So you have to be like that. You have to be like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give the address again, because he keeps asking, where is it?
62 Freno Avenue in Matawan, New Jersey, and then I have another one in South Amboy, New Jersey. They're 10 minutes apart. You can go on AmanoPizzaNJ.com and you could find out there, or you could just search us on Google. Just type in Amano Pizza, you'll find us. My website has pictures of me and my brother, so if it's not that, it's probably something different, you know? And we definitely appreciate you guys tuning in.
Look for their videos on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Amano Pizza on
Follow us on
YouTube.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, the whole bit.
All right, we're out of here. I don't know how you shut this off.
Okay.